This is how narcissists manipulate and defeat strong opponents. Must watch. So everyone, today we gather to discuss a topic of great importance, the detrimental effects of narcissism on our lives and well-being. I speak to you as a humble servant and guide, wishing to shine a light upon the true nature of narcissism, its unwavering desire for control, and the wreckage it leaves in its wake. These individuals, often consumed by their own sense of grandiosity, are skilled at weaving intricate tales in order to gain our trust. They are quite adept at portraying themselves as heroes or victims, taking on whichever role suits them best in their relentless pursuit of power. Always remember that the narcissist's ultimate goal is to mold us according to their own image, making us completely reliant on them. They want to tear down our sense of worth and convince us that we don't deserve happiness or accomplishment. We must be vigilant against these harmful influences to maintain our God-given right to live in joy, love, and success. A narcissist's deceptive tactics are indeed a force to be reckoned with. They have a keen eye for identifying those with influence, and they will use their guile to ingratiate themselves with these individuals. By doing so, they further advance their agendas in their unending quest for dominance. So we must approach the topic of narcissism with the understanding that there is no safety in underestimating the damage these individuals can potentially cause. Regardless of whether they encounter the strong or the vulnerable, they will attempt to usurp any position of power, identity, or influence they deem valuable. Indeed, the narcissist's reach knows no bounds, striking across any distance, time, or circumstance. Let us be mindful in recognizing the destructive nature of narcissism and safeguard ourselves from their unrelenting grasp. By leaning on our faith in one another, we can bolster our defenses, ensuring that we remain steadfast in our pursuit of peace, love, and unity. Remember, the Lord is our refuge and our strength, and with Him by our side, we can triumph over the snare laid by the narcissist's persistent quest for control. The dark forces of narcissism, which threaten our well-being and relationships with our loved ones, must be taken seriously. Narcissists employ destructive strategies to isolate and manipulate us, and we must be vigilant to protect ourselves and those around us from their sway. The primary objective of a narcissist is to sever our ties to family and friends, forcing us into a state of isolation and helplessness. They masterfully manufacture fabrications and falsehoods in order to discredit us and cast doubt upon our loved ones. It is their desire to create a sense of abandonment and to make us feel entirely alone in this world. Furthermore, the narcissist expertly manipulates our self-understanding and confidence. Their tactics are bewildering, oscillating between building us up and tearing us down. They attack not just our words, but our appearance, our actions, our very essence, until we are left doubting our existence. The depths of deception that narcissists will delve into are both shocking and disorienting. Their insults and contempt leave us feeling increasingly inadequate, while their subsequent silence only increases our sense of despair. Ultimately, we find ourselves grappling with an overwhelming emotional turmoil, questioning our intelligence and worthiness. Living alongside a narcissist is undoubtedly a difficult reality to endure. Their actions foster an atmosphere filled with unease, tension, and uncertainty. In such a stressful environment, our decision-making skills and mental clarity are frequently impaired, leaving us susceptible to the narcissist's continued manipulation and gaslighting attempts. Now is the time to recognize these strategies for what they are and stand firm against the narcissistic forces of darkness. We must remain vigilant, acknowledging their attempts to attain control, and be prepared to defend against their manipulative ploys. Let us turn to one another and to our faith for solace and strength in these trying times. Through our unwavering support and prayers, we can navigate the treacherous waters of narcissism and emerge as resilient defenders of our well-being and those of our loved ones. So, today we gather to discuss a deeply important matter, one that affects the hearts and souls of many of the complex and treacherous game played by the narcissist. We must approach this issue with understanding and resilience, for the narcissist thrives on emotional manipulation and seeks to gain control over our lives. Know that these individuals seek first and foremost to establish our trust, to lure us into their seemingly caring embrace. Yet, we must not be fooled by their charm and false understanding. For once they have captivated our hearts, the illusion shatters. Remember, my dear friends, that narcissists are fueled by an insatiable desire for attention and validation. Their primary motivation is to further their own interests, rather than genuinely caring about our well-being. I urge you to resist giving in to their manipulative demands, for their thirst for control will never be satisfied, and our efforts may never be truly acknowledged. Should you find yourself entangled with someone displaying such toxic traits, take a step back to protect yourself. Preserve your sense of self and refrain from bringing them into your circle of love and trust. Prioritize the well-being of yourself and your loved ones, as it is essential in maintaining our harmony and spiritual health. Let us reflect upon the knowledge we've gained today and open our hearts to share our thoughts and experiences. By supporting one another in our spiritual journey, we can explore newfound insights and grow closer to understanding the complexities of the world around us. May the grace and love of God guide us as we face the challenges posed by narcissism and help us preserve our faith, identity, and connection with those we hold dear. God bless you all.